Is here where thousands are expected to gather for the official memorial service for the late former President Nelson Mandela. They're here to pay tribute to the late towering statesman, giving them the respect that he, well, many say rightly deserves. He has done a lot for this country, and they're here. They will come in their numbers, we're told, to show their respect. Now, we're told there's going to be a packed program, and after days of unrelenting rain, finally a reprieve here in KwaZulu-Natal, in particular in Durban. Let's find out more about this packed program. We're now joined by the MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Nomsa Durban. Thank you very much indeed, MEC, for joining us. Firstly, I understand a packed program indeed. What can we expect?
Well, we're expecting the crowds here to bid farewell to Tata Madiba. We're expecting more than 60,000 people to be here inside the stadium, but we also have another area which is an overflow next to here, which is called the People's Park, where once the stadium is full, we are going to be able to divert people to that particular area. Indeed, the program is fairly packed, but as we celebrate Tata Madiba, we're saying you would not have finished the life, or talking about the life of Tata Madiba, unless you trace his footprints. He has quite a lot of footprints in KwaZulu-Natal, understanding that before he was arrested for the last time, he was free. It was here in KwaZulu-Natal, outside the Howick, after he had just finished briefing the then president of the ANC, Chief Albert Luthuli.
Yes. Indeed, you can't tell the incredible story of Nelson Mandela without KwaZulu-Natal. In terms of the logistics, I'm sure there's going to be road closures. What should people be aware of for today?
People should be patient, and in KwaZulu-Natal, we know that KwaZulu-Natal at this particular time, this is a festive season. There's a lot of visitors that have already descended in KwaZulu-Natal. We are going to be having road closures because of the numbers of people that we're expecting to assemble here. There is quite a number of buses. We have more than 700 buses and more than 1,600 taxis that are going to be here, plus more than about 3,000 cars that we are expecting at this venue and around the outside precinct. So we have requested that certain roads are closed, but there is enough parking for the private vehicles. There's enough parking for buses. We are having all systems going. We have been told as well that all the buses that are coming in, they're all packed to capacity, but we are asking for people to be patient, but also to give each other space so that we can all celebrate and be part of mourning and comforting each other in the way that Madiba has touched our lives. Indeed.
Thank you very much indeed, MEC. We're talking about people already gathering here at the stadium, and I see two young ladies here that have gathered and in anticipation of a great day celebrating the life of Nelson Mandela. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Sally, and I live just up the road in Morningside.
Sally, why are you here?
Well, you know, I was born just after Sharpeville. My parents had to go into exile during the state of emergency then. So I grew up with Mandela being a hero. As a student, we campaigned for his release. It was an incredibly moving day, the day we saw him walking out of prison. I was very fortunate to be at the rally at King's Park when he addressed everyone there and told everyone to throw their pangas into the sea. And he's just been my hero all my life. So this is a sad moment, very sad moment for me, but I'm here to celebrate a life well lived and a life that can be a real example for all of us.
Katie, I understand your name. Miss Katie, what's your expectations for today?
Well, I'm hoping it to be like a big send-off, because obviously, you know, he's like the nation's hero, so I'm expecting it to be big and very nice, a nice way to say goodbye. Like, it's nice to be able to gather a whole lot of people, because obviously the main memorial was in Joburg. It's nice that they're having something here also, so like the people, like we weren't able to go to Joburg, it's nice that we have something that we can go to.
Indeed. Thank you very much indeed, and enjoy the rest of the day. Nelson Mandela always talked about the Rainbow Nation, and indeed you can expect it right here at the Moses Mabhida Stadium for the official memorial service for Tata Nelson Mandela.